Well, hello, Black-owned Business Jacks Facebook group members. I am Terri B. Jones coming to you live today through a webinar where I will be sharing with you day 12 of 15 days of video content creation ideas. Now, up until this point, you should have created content for a tutorial video, a slideshow video, a demo video, a review video, an educational video, a pros and cons video, a free ebook video, a storytelling video, a real life experience video, introduce your family video, and ask questions to provide answers, a FAQ video. So, today's video content creation idea is a video to discuss a client's success after using your product or service. So grab your pen, notebook, paper, and let's get started. Okay, so I want you to join the Facebook group, Videos, Books, Courses, and I also want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Terri Jones, which is Terri, and then subscribe to my blog, which is terrijones.com/blog. Okay, now why do we want to create a video to discuss a client's success? All right, and so the reason you want to do that is to show that your product or service has actually solved someone's problem. Okay, that's the purpose of you even having a product or service, because there's some type of problem, you were passionate about that problem, and you came up with a solution or resolution. Okay, so what that does for the viewer, when they see that somebody has used your product and they're actually getting benefits from it and is doing what it's supposed to do, so basically what it would do for that viewer is to help them to think within themselves. Now, if it solved that person's problem and I'm having the same problem, then it can solve mine too. Okay, so that's what you want the person to get out of viewing this type of video. Okay, and then secondly, you want them to see time that has been saved because of what you offer. Okay, because basically people are just busy now, you know. And then so letting them see that they can cut 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, whatever time that it takes for them to do something that your product is solving their problem about, then definitely they will be interested, you know, in actually making a purchase as well. Okay, and then also now that the time can actually add up and give that viewer time to relax, then they can see themselves enjoying their family and friends, having more fun, time to just do other things that they couldn't do before because of lack of time, and your product is actually going to be the thing to help them, you know, to gain some more time to do things that they have been wanting to do. Okay, and then in the end, they will definitely determine that your product or service isn't just something that they want, but they also need it. Okay, so this is what you want to come across in this type of video. Now, if you need help on determining what to share, you can reach out to me for assistance. Okay, now let's talk about the content that's needed. Okay, so of course, which client, basically success story, are you going to share in this video? Okay, so look at your different clients, especially get input from those who are repeat clients, one that you see posting and sharing, you know, your product or service after they've utilized your service. You know, if you're an event planner or whatever and they put posts up there, you know, how beautiful you had everything set up. If you do desserts, cupcakes, all that stuff, they're posting and that kind of stuff. And so definitely you want to kind of pinpoint that person. Okay, and also you want to those who are frequently interested in not just knowing about your product or service, but actually purchase your product and can share how that your product or service basically solve their problem, okay, and that they're able to have more fun in time. So those are some of the things that you want to look at, you know, when you're trying to determine which client to choose, okay. And so of course, if you're a coach, author, you know, you're into weight loss, you definitely have the content needed to create this type of video, okay, because I actually had a lady to share with me based on, because I'm an author, one of the books that I authored is Let's Talk to the Hand, and she basically said she loved the book so much, you know, that she used it with her women's group to help them to understand how important it is to have a prayer life. And so that is something that I can use as a success story, okay? So the next question is, do you have music to go along with this video as you're sharing your content, okay? Of course, you can have music. Of course, you would definitely want to have an image of your product or service, and even maybe a client, you know, picture of that client. If you don't actually have the client to interview one-on-one, you can actually have their testimony, okay? And then what content will you share in this video, okay? And so you can have your exact product or service, or your client basically sharing something live. Say for instance, if they were a dress size 14, now they're a dress size 10, okay? And so of course they can have that, you know, you can have pictures of that to include in your video. Say for instance, somebody who's having you know, puffiness in their eyes because, you know, they basically needed, you know, something for that, you know, or say for instance that your business, that person had a business idea, okay, and that particular, it was in their head, okay, but because of your coaching service, you know, now they're making a profit. They were actually able to turn that business into a profit, okay, because of you, okay. Or someone, say for they were the ideal weight, you know, they're trying to get the ideal weight they need to be to avoid taking some kind of medication, and now, you know, they're in great shape, you know, and now they don't have to take medicine anymore, you know, because your product is some type of weight loss tea or drink or something. So those are just some of the things, you know, that you can share as far as content in that particular video, okay? And of course, your call to action is always going to be a link to your website for them to buy or purchase your product or service. So you make sure you have that, okay? And of course, you'll ask them to subscribe and like your YouTube channel and share it with others and thank them for watching, okay? And then of course your link will definitely be to your opt-in form or either just to buy the product, okay? Now, what is your video title? Of course, you'll get those from your keywords that you have looked up on YouTube and Google, okay? And of course, your description would have those keywords sprinkled throughout it. And of course, your first thing in your description is going to be a link to your website, all right? And then your keywords, of course, you can use the keyword planner on Google, YouTube. And so that's pretty much all you would do with this type of video for today, okay? And of course, once you have created your content, you will post in the Facebook group videos, books, and courses that you have created your content. And then once you've gotten all 15 days, because we're on day 12 now, you can go ahead and start putting those videos together so that you can basically be ready for this upcoming holiday season, okay? And I want to thank you for tuning in today. I'm Terri B. Jones, coming to you live with 15 days of video content creation ideas.